Welcome, stream fans, and we are back again this evening, and tonight we're going to roll a Void Elf. Do have a quick look at the Void Elves and just see kind of what they're all about. They kind of look like basically an emo elf to me, is kind of what they look like, so like a purple version of a blood elf. So that's what we are going to give a run for tonight and see kind of what it's like. And you know what? Just for spite, as much as I hate playing the class, I'm going to call it a priest as well. We're going to do, and you know what? The default one that it gave me here is already, you know, pretty decent for what I'm looking for. So, skin tone, I want to go for like the darkest possible purple look. We're going to go for this kind of a bluish tint. They all seem really angry in the face, don't they? This one here looks curiously angry. Reality Alex, welcome to the stream. Yes, you are first. And Max Gray, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. And Reality Alex also got the first like on it. So, yeah, pound on that like. Let's get the likes going. Let's get a trend, and let's get a whole bunch of new people coming in and watching the stream tonight. That would be great. Hairstyle, you know what? I'm actually kind of already impressed at this hairstyle. I think we might just leave that. No, too messy. Too short. Too big. Alright. I think the default one that it gave us is probably the closest pick, so I'm just going to go back up to the first one. I'm kind of happy with the hair color because I like purple is like one of my favorite colors, so we're just going to leave that. And then, wow, we get to choose what earrings we get to wear. Isn't that just fantastic? It really doesn't matter. There we go, and randomize the name. That is too difficult to say. Ranadane? No. Ranarisa. Ranarisa works good. We'll use that one. Welcome. Wait, how did you get that? What do you mean, how did I get that? The Void Elves? Because I unlocked the Void Elves. I went through and got them unlocked. Ooh, I like the background here. That's pretty slick. I don't mind that at all. We are entering the worlds. Now we'll see what heirloom gear we can throw on this tune. So we're going to play a Void Elf. See what it is. Ranarisa. That is the name that we chose. Ooh, what's the storyline here?
The force of infinite hunger. Its whispers have broken the will of dragons and lured even the Titan's own children into madness. Sages and scholars fear the void.
Orisa is an Overwatch tank hero. Oh, hey, look at that.
They do not.
So my tune is named after an Overwatch tank hero.
To be bent by a will strong enough to command it. The void has shaped us, changed us, but you will become its master. Wield the shadows as a weapon to save our world and defend the Alliance.
Alright, now we got to get the interface fixed and working the way it's supposed to, the way I want it to. /CT import settings. This is what I love about CT mod. I want to import all the settings. And bam, my interface is set up. Perfect. Just the way I want it. Legion timer can get up and out of the way. So spec, we got unspent talent points, but we are not going, we're going to go Shadow on this, so we're going to activate Shadow. Real Alex said, did you watch the Jaina Warbringer? No, I did not. Okay, so we have switched over to Shadow Priest. And we are going to have a quick look at Icy Veins and see what they say a Shadow Priest should be running. Raptor will be so impressed that I rolled a Priest. Is this going to be Iron Man Priest leveling? No. Because right off the bat, we're already... I don't think you can use them because they're already equipped with green items. So you can't use the new races for Iron Man. Not to mention you're already 20 levels up, so... It's a WoW short on their YouTube channel. I might check that out. Evening Mason coming in on Twitch. Good to see you again. Icy Veins, talents. That's what I need to search for. Shadow Word Void is supposed to be the one that we're supposed to take on this one, which is blast the targets with a Word of Void for 120 shadow damage. Alright, that will take. What are we going to take for our... We'll just use the Gladiator's Medallion for the PvP one. Delete it, make a new priest then. Army, not going to happen. I could always make a new priest at some other point. But this is just to play around with this class and see what it's like. Because tomorrow, there's new content coming out tomorrow. Kind of looking forward to that. That's actually going to be a lot of fun to play. I'm looking forward to a whole event and new quests. I hope there's a nice big video preview of some things that are happening as soon as we log in. So, oh, turn on war mode. Go to Stormwind and turn on war mode. I don't want to get my ass handed to me. Thanks.
We each walk a line.
Meet Ambassador Moorgard at the Stormwind Embassy. Well, but what about all this lovely place out here to do stuff in?
The one weapon that can stop the enemies.
Why? Okay, we should probably set up some kind of a spell rotation here. Alright, Flash Shield could just stick down here. An instant Shadow Word Pain, of course that's going to be our first pull. 20 shadow damage instantly, and additional 125 over. So we got dot damage. Mind Flay is channeled, assaults the target with Mind Shadow, causing 124 damage over 2.9 seconds, and slowing their movement speed. So that one is definitely
maintain control
in the queue.
Become a weapon for the Alliance.
I'm thinking that should be a good pulling one because it's a channeled spell off in the distance. So. What else we got here? Shadow Word Void. Blasts the target with a Word of Void for 120 shadow damage. And that is maximum 2 charges. It's a talent. Is it an oh, it's 1.4 second cast time. That sounds lovely. Gotta love cast times. You're sad now, Army. Well, I'm sorry you're sad. At some point, we'll do an Iron Man Priest, just for you. And then I'll make sure it dies at level 1. And then we can say we attempted it, and it didn't work. Mind Vision, unlimited range, channeled, allows the caster to see through the target's eyes for 1 minute. Will work if the target is in another instance or another content. Will not work if it's in another instance or another content. Doesn't need to be in the spell rotation, but it might be handy. We'll just put it on the bar and play with it here in a bit. Shadow Form, instant, assume a Shadow Form, increasing your spell damage dealt by 10% and reducing your physical damage by 10%. That does not look like it's something that actually needs to be in the rotation, but should be there, so... Game music is a little loud and overpowering. I'm having a hard time balancing the game music and everything else, so we're going to go here. We'll turn it down to about there. Let me know if that's any better. Is your icon a Geometry Dash character? Lol. It's my icon? No. Rather square? No. Not at all. Catspaw, who kidnapped Terris and replaced him with a priest-loving clone? Fess up. It was Army, wasn't it? That's Catspaw coming in on Twitch. This is by no means priest-loving. So we're just using the priest for today to kind of play around here a little bit with it. So Let's finish dealing with our spells here. Power word shield. Shields an ally for 15 seconds, absorbing 271 damage and preventing damage from delaying spell casting. Looks like that's kind of like a get out of jail free spell, but I don't think it needs to be in the rotation. Void Eruption, 2.4 cast time, releases an explosive blast of pure void energy, activating void form and causing 174 shadow damage to all enemies within 10 yards. During void form, this ability is replaced by Void Bolt. So this activates. This might be our good. This will be our pulling spell. Followed by that one for slowing, because it's a channeled spell. Then we'll do a little bit of blasting. Flash heal I don't want on that, because that's going to activate our shadow form. And then we end up with Void Bolt, which that switches to automatically, so we won't need to switch back and forth. Oh, no. You made a priest, Terris. You got to leave it. Cat's left the bag on that one. Cat's left the bag on that one? No, the bag on that one. You got that? Because bag on, which is actually like bagnon, is the add-on. Got me confused there for a second. Reality, I swear it looks exactly like one of the squares. Where are we at here? So Void Bolt, that spell should, if I cast it, automatically switch to Void Bolt. Oh, and it's passive ability anyway. Resurrection. Void Form is a passive ability activated by casting a Void Eruption. Twist your shadow form into the powers of spell. So, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's it. So let's look and see what racial abilities we end up with this. Reduce shadow damage taken by 1%. And that's a passive ability. Auto attack, Broken Out Pathfinder, Revive Pets. Spatial Rift is a racial ability. This is instant Terror Rift in space. Reactivating this ability teleports you through the rift. Okay, that looks kind of interesting. Passive, your ability to have a chance to empower you with the essence of the void, causing your damage and healing effects to deal an additional 5% Shadow Frost for 12 seconds. Other racial ability we have here reduces the cost of void storage and transmogrification by 50%. And yeah, everything else is all just passive abilities. So your spell casts are no longer delayed by taking damage. Well, that's a pretty nice. That's a racial ability right there that's worth it. Is taking damage doesn't cause any issues. So Void Elf racials equals OP. Yeah, just a little. That one alone, the no spell interruption while casting, is pretty slick. So Psychic Scream. Where did I? How come I didn't see that on the whole? Oh, it's right here. Lets out a Psychic Scream, causing 5 enemies within 8 yards to flee, disorientating them. So that's kind of a good little get the hell out of here spell. We're going to stick that one right there. So we got 4 damaging spells, it looks like, that we're dealing with. The Rift to Stormwind. I want to see what this thing does. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what that did. Spatial Rift. Terror Rift in space. Reactivate this ability to teleport through the rift. We'll play with that again once the cooldown's done, because it's a really shitty cooldown on it.
Need help?
Ambassador, welcome. Find the hero's call board in Stormwind.
As a new member of the Alliance,
Anduin's going to go through there, blah, 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 which we read yesterday, so that's, we don't need to do that again. You cast the Rift, then cast it a second time to teleport to it. Okay. I will try that out once the cooldown goes. It's a good way to get the hell out of there. turn, shoot, do whatever you need to do, then hit it again, teleport further away. Let's throw some heirlooms on. And since we're going to go shadow, we'll use basically the same stuff as what my mage would have been using. Crit and haste is the way we want to go. So I'm going to... That is the back, the head, shoulders, chest piece, legs. I believe we want to go with that staff, trinket is 2% maximum mana increase. Neck piece, which one do we want to go with? I want to go with the crit one. I want to do lots of damage with it, so I'm gonna stack up heavy on crit. Oh, heals you for 2%. You know what? We'll equip that trinket as well. So we'll go for the mana trinket and the heal trinket, so equip, 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 equip. This one we can destroy. Excellent. And we got some vendor trash that we can get rid of. Of course, now we look like any other heirloom tune that's out there. So what does DWDC stand for? That's our initials for my wife, my daughter, myself, and my son. Mini Terris has returned. Welcome, Mini Terris, to the stream. That would be one of the initials. I don't want to make that in my home. No. I want to find a vendor. I want to dump some trash here. Engineering supplies, that's where we can dump. We don't need to keep the stupid letter.
Alrighty then.
And what mount are we going to cruise around on? Let's have a look at our mounts. I'm going to get the chauffeur out. That's one. What decent land mounts do I have? Not a Mechano Strider. Ah, I'd love to use those battle tanks, but no, we're not allowed. Don't forget to open all your mythic chests. Everyone free 1k essence. Yes, don't forget to do that. The Void Chicken mount is fun. Yeah. See, most of mine, I might go with the Fossilized Raptor until it starts driving me crazy. The Fossilized Raptor, it's really neat to kind of run around on it, but then after a while the bob really gets to you. And it's enough to kind of drive you a little bit crazy. Patrick Willen, welcome to the stream. Coming in on YouTubes. On the YouTubes. Most of my mounts are fly. Oh, you know what? I got the Lucid Nightmare. Lucid Nightmare is actually be a good one for this mount. There we go. We will use that. Ride ashes, bite me. Bite me hard, army. Can't ride ashes because I don't have ashes. Maybe that was a little harsh. About the guild, just promoted Alan Davis to GM. Excellent. Yeah, a Raptor, I think, wants to take it over and see if he can grow it up. So, and we can get that boosted. Alright, we need to use the Hero's Call. So we did Darkshire last night, which I don't really want to do again tonight. So we might go to the wetlands. Report to Mountaineer Rayan at Dun Algaz. So we're going to do the wetlands today. We did Duskwood last night and finished the whole zone. I have a quest to turn in right here that I totally missed.
Everything.
The Void Elf Emissary.
Unchecked emotion.
Why were you the GM? Because I wasn't doing anything with the guild, and so he I gave him GM for it, and now I've got it back. And Raptor's gonna take it over, but I think what I might do is like create like a co-GM ship on it at some point. All right, where do we want to go from here? We want to probably head over to the flight paths. Pick up the few little quests that are here in Stormwind as we're running around. Head off. It's going to take us forever to get to the wetlands. That's the thing that's kind of sucky. Stormwind shitty. Army said there could be a role just for me. Special Snowflake / co-GM. Special Snowflake. Yeah, I've seen how Raptor can't even get in game. We're gonna quickly tear through these quick little quests that are here.
Hello.
Go to the Canal Tailor shop.
Have a good one.
These are the same ones we ripped through last night real quick. We are going to do them also.
Hey there. See you around.
Oh, hey, that's not a bad idea. The flight toys. Toy box. What the hell was it called again? Chef set. Light globe, Gnat's fishing. I actually don't have a lot of toys on this thing. Skyhorn kite, Spear train, surviving Kalimdar. Discover several of the alliance points around Kalimdar. Well, no, I want Eastern Kingdom. I could do that one as well. Titanium Steel of Dalaran, modernize the provisions of Arathon, discover the Alliance flight points around the Eastern Kingdom. There we are. I want that one, and that one. New locations have been discovered. Set them as face, same size on other tunes. I just have to remember to click on them. Oh, what the phone? Oh, my parents. Hold on, gotta take this call. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to... You know when the parents phone, you need to take that call. So that is why I was away there for a few minutes. My mother just had to phone and brag that they just had
See you around.
a nice dinner of fresh
Hey there.
Pacific salmon.
Safe travel.
Kind of jealous. Barbecued fresh Pacific salmon. It's the only thing I really miss about the island is being able to have salmon whenever the hell I want it. Of course, we didn't eat it as much as we would like to back then, because you know you never really thought about it when you lived there, and then when you get away from it and how expensive fish is when you don't live anywhere around there, it's
You need something? Safe travel.
it's kind of a regret when you do move away from the ocean. But I mean, I've been in Alberta longer now than I lived on the island, so I am a true Albertan now. What do we got here? Blast from the Past. Welcome to the stream. What did I miss in chat? Not too much. Someone offering me $1 million sponsorship, I'm sure. I wish, but not happening. Savannah, so you like what she's doing in BFA, or does she need to be impeached? It is what it is. I mean, both leaders have had their moments of rather questionable actions, so we can leave it at that. And a couple of quick little quest turn-ins here. We're going to try to burn through these quests and get out to the wetlands as fast as possible. I don't know why I do these quests, but they're free XP. I mean, you don't really have to do anything, and we are already a third of the way through level 21, or level 20, so yeah, wouldn't this get annoying to watch this over and over and over again? The bounce. Like, I love the raptor, the fossilized raptor, but this bounce is just something. Army Man VP says, or just Army wants a Goblin War Chief. You want a Goblin War Chief as the leader of the Horde? Or do you want to play a Goblin War Chief? Gnome, King of the Alliance as well. Oh my goodness, that would be hilarious. Alright, flight point is this way. This way. Boingy, 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 boingy. Gnome King. All hail Tyrion Lannister. Alright, send me to... let me look at the map and just see what flight point it is in the wetlands we've got to go to. This one, so some flight point in this area here would be the night.
What can I do for you?
Not sure which one it'll actually give me. That's Searing Gorge. Metal Harbor. So we got to do a lot of running anyway. Catspaw on Twitch said, I want to see Bane lead the Horde. But it's likely going to end up being Saurfang. That would be horrible. The faction leader of the Goblins is a dick. Real, yes. Well, there's some candid truth. Sitting here sporting a nice rider. Welcome. Oh shit, what is that? Oh shit, what's what? What did you see? The wine glass? Drinking a nice Riesling? Gotta have a glass of wine every once in a while. I hope we don't kill Savannah and just make her Gorosh 2.0, do something unique. Have a dance-off with the next war chief. There we go, Terrace. Next class after Tauren Druid, I give you the Goblin Protection Warrior. don't know if you know what? I did play. I've got a warrior. I think he's like level 40 something on Garona. I'm not even sure what spec. Probably Prot. Please tell me you've seen Steel Magnolias. Like maybe like 20 years ago. I don't know any references on it. Hey, if you guys get the chance, please throw a like on the video. And sub if you're new, follow if you're watching on Twitch new. That would be great. Keep things fresh, keep things active, keep the channel pounding. Protection Warrior is nice. It's both Pally and a warrior. Did I see season 6 of American Horror Story? I haven't watched any American Horror Story at all. Not at all. However, my wife and I started watching the San Clarita Diet. Wow, that is one messed up show. Drew Barrymore's hilarious in it, though. I think we just finished season 1 of that, the Santa Clarita Diet. Get out, Ryder! You're not impressed that I haven't watched it? Go watch it, the American Horror Story. I have heard that it's pretty decent. I'm desperate for a new Stargate series, to tell you the God's honest truth. I'm a massive Stargate fan. Love Stargate. MGM released those little like web clippets. They're like 10-minute long episodes. I've been trying to compile them up into one show that I could watch, but it's kind of off canon. Because it's basically as Catherine is young, and in the original series, Catherine didn't know that the gate was open and her husband went through it, yet they have her dealing with the gate and going through the gate in this series. So they kind of broke canon that way. So The Expanse has been a terrific series so far. I've heard that it's kind of like Game of Thrones in space, The Expanse. My dad watches Stargate 1 million times a year. I could too, easily. SG-1, Atlantis, the original movie. Come on, come on. Land in Menethil Harbor, and then we got to run all the way over here to start the whole quest chain, which is kind of shitty. But we can grab any of the quests that are available here in Menethil Harbor. Kind of cruise around. Cataclysm really messed up this place. This used to be a decent little questing area before Cataclysm wrecked it. It's not fair! Blast from the past. If you like Stargate, you should check out Star Wars. It's a little indie franchise, needs more exposure. Yeah, nobody's ever heard of Star Wars.
See you later.
I feel sci-fi murdered Stargate universe too soon. Series had some potential. It got amazing right when they killed it. Like, oh, I wanted Stargate universe, and oh man, like that was so good. What the hell was the name of the little weaselly freaking scientist guy on there? I can't remember the character's name, but he was a freaking jerk. But I really enjoyed his character. It was so, it was so good. What are we after here? We're after some mead. We gotta get some mead. I think we basically gotta buy that from what, the innkeep, the barkeep. Let me browse your good. A flagon of dwarven mead. But I'm thinking that's not the mead we need. We'll find out here real quick.
Greetings.
Nope, Fitzsimmons mead. It's wrong mead. Oh well, we'll pound that back then. See, I didn't mind Last Jedi. I haven't watched Solo. I haven't had any desire to watch Solo. But if you think about it, Empire Strikes Back was kind of the that one of the original trilogy that was kind of off-putting. If you combine the three of them together, I would say in order at best it was Star Wars, A New Hope, and then Return of the Jedi, and then The Empire Strikes Back, in the order of which one was good. What was the best ones? So it's going to be along the same lines. It's kind of that middle transition story, right? And apparently there's going to be another trilogy after the fact, so I think they'll take a little bit of a break and focus on more on the Marvel stuff, trying to get some of that done. Talk to the ghost of the first mate, Snow. Snow. Gonna go after Snow. I just don't know if Donald Glover was the right casting for Lando. I think that's the only thing I'm a little hesitant on. Empire is good with showing the hero's journey, like Luke had to earn and win to Return of the Jedi. Well, then, I mean, it's the same thing too, because in Rey in The Last Jedi, she was kind of naive as to she wanted to kind of trust everybody and kind of got bitch slapped for it, so it's a learning experience for her as well. Okay, let's remember I'm not on my paladin right now. That would be a good thing. Let's just not run into a building and start shooting things. No one asked for a Solo movie. Why did it so bad? Or why it did so bad? First Star Wars movie to lose money. They put all the spin-off films on hold because it did so bad. Void. Why can I not cast that? Releases an energy blast of pure void energy activated during void form. This ability is replaced by void bolt. But why can I not actively use that spell? What am I doing wrong there?
I require a target.
Why is void blast not able to be used? Oh, I don't have looting enabled yet. Need to build your energy. Okay. It's one of those energy ones. Interface. Controls, auto loot enabled. I always forget to do that for the first two. So that one is not a good one for initial pull. Shadow Word Void, 1.4 seconds. Blast a target with a Word of Void, releasing 149 shadow damage. Generates 15 insanity. Maximum 2 charges. Generates 4 insanity. Generates 12 insanity. So I think I need to cast with this one. Then run my Shadow Word Pain. And then Mind Flay after that. So you didn't say anything about, oh, requires 90 insanity to activate. Haha, that makes sense. Pay attention to the little fine print. We got no line of sight.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target.
Shadow Word Pain should be up all the time. Yeah, I'm just going to use Shadow Word Void as my pull, though. Because it's a channeled cast. Loot. Now, if I'm running solo, then I guess I could throw, or running with a group or something like that, you could throw Shadow Word Pain up right away, because then I'm not pulling a target. Because I don't want to pull with Shadow Word Pain, because then they automatically start running at me, and meanwhile I'm wasting 1.4 seconds casting time that they're running at me. So I'm going to use Shadow Word Void to pull.
What can I do for you?
And then switch to that, and then Mind Flay. And this is for additional 16 seconds, so I don't need to pound that as often. So I guess it would be bouncing back and forth between 1 and 3, 1 and 3. Alright, we need to get to our quest hub. Way over on the far side of the map. I probably should have went to Dunmorrow. No, not Dunmorrow. Twilight Highlands? Lochmodon. I should have went to Lochmodon and come up through here because it's actually in the hillside that I have to head to. You don't have Vampiric Embrace yet, do you? No, I don't. That was one spell that wasn't in there yet. That's what I used to pull on my Shadow Priest, but I'm guessing you have to level it first. Yeah, let's see when that comes up. Power Word, Fortitude, Purify Disease, Vampiric Touch comes at level 24. Was that the one you were talking about? No, Vampiric Embrace. Mindseer, Shadowman. Vampiric Embrace is level 28. Is when I get that one. Oh, this is such a long run. Why they've got it start at this end, but I'm thinking as you're actually leveling in this area, I would have went and done Lochmodon and worked my way into here, so it's not, doesn't feel like it's this long, massive flight. And of course, we haven't unlocked any of these other flight points. Keep in mind too, hey, when you get to start and play vanilla, none of these flight points exist. Let's run up here and grab this one. Seeing as how we're running past, we might as well grab it. Discipline is great for leveling too. Discipline is what it wanted to force me into, but I switched to Shadow.
Interest you on a pint?
Welcome.
Well met. See you soon.
Alright, we got some more quests gathered up. We're just going to gather up all the quests we can in here. And then we'll just blast through everything all at once. Then do like a big mass turn-in at the end of it all. I'm going to move the keyboard up. I'm not using my controller on this one at all. Because I'm using key bindings instead of a spell rotation, because there's no... Casting times really is kind of a pain in the ass to deal with macros. I see myself leveling this tune a lot slower than the pally I was leveling yesterday. Because, I mean, we're already been at this for just about an hour. Now, granted, I wasted about 5 minutes on the phone of decent leveling time that was kind of all of that cruising around, getting shit done right off the bat.
How may I help?
How may I help? You can't help. Josh says finally something other than a paladin. But why priest? That's the second worst thing to watch. Well, why not? Why not be torturous? I thought it would be fitting for a void elf to be dealing with void energy as a shadow priest. Seems kind of legit to me. And, you know, this Lucid Nightmare is actually the perfect mount for this class, too. So much purple. Oh, we're finally getting somewhat close to the quest starting point. We got to run up through the cave system there, the tunnel system. We're gonna hit this flight point. Be able to move around through here a little bit easier. Grab us some more quests.
What's on your mind?
Well met.
Well met.
Well met.
Have you accepted my friend quest Fortnite? I haven't logged in a Fortnite. I have not logged in. It's been like 4 or 5 days since I logged in. I think I played a little bit on Tuesday, or well, no, last Thursday. I played a little bit right when week 2 started, and then I haven't logged in and played again since. Everybody whines and complains when I play Fortnite, and I only get my gaming time during these streams, so... Also, can I add you on Blizzard? Yeah, sure. TerrisDWDC and then a bunch of numbers. Pound 1606. Hashtag 1606. TerrisDWDC. We are approaching the turn-in point. Yay! Actually, oh, looks like there is one that I haven't accepted yet. Kelly's amazing. Random dungeon, classic dungeon. Can you please type it in chat so I can screenshot it? Yep. Ooh, without the cap locks though. Zoink. Quest turned in.
Great to meet you.
Complete. Okay, retrieve Mountaineer's Ale from Dun-a-the-Gaz and
What's on your mind?
kill 5 Dragonmaw orcs.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Well, that was a rather handsome amount of damage done.
Target something first.
Okay, Okay, how much of this energy and how long does it take for it to stack up? That's crazy. It must tick off right away. Oh, there we go.
I do not have a target.
It does kick a little ass, though. Oh, it dumps right away, depending on the mob you're on. So I think one of these quests is already completed. Now we just got to get the Mountaineer's Ale.
I need to target something first.
I need to target something first. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this class or not. The rotation is... I don't know. I'm going to have to play with the rotation. I'm not liking the rotation. Quests are complete, though, anyway. It's almost like it's a mind flay spam is what it is. 149 shadow damage, 155 shadow damage. Josh says, I like the Paladin now because I switched to tank and I love it. It's amazing. When you can go run through and gather up 12 mobs and beat them all down, you're going to love playing that class. Complete quests. Continue. Complete quests. What? No lead-in quest to say, hey, you know what? Now that you've done these, you should go down to the village below. Probably because I've already visited the camp that it's like, well, you don't really need to know to go down there because you've already been there. Army says, I mean, that's any tank, to be honest. Yeah, any tank can gather up a crap ton. You're forever been converted now, though, to a Pally tank, and you'll always play Paladins for the rest of your life now. I have tainted you. You are forever a Paladin. But you can grab the whole zone as a Fury Warrior, kill them all, and be hardly scratched. Really now. You can't grab the whole zone because you would lose aggro. Alright, what do we got to do here? Flooded Elementals slain, Threshodon chunks, and flooded sediment samples. So basically, we got to go cruise around in some water for a while.
I'm out of range.
Hello.
Too far away.
Almost thinking that maybe I should be pulling with this and then spamming. Okay, I don't like the elementals. I think they're douchebags.
I do not have a target.
No, I will always main a rogue. I got 2 110 rogues and 1 110 demon hunter. Wait till you're done.
I require a target.
Actually, they'll be really disappointed in the performance of the prop pally once you get up to 110. The stat squish really kind of turned it away from being able to do a lot of damage that it was doing before. So I'm actually surprised I'm not taking more damage than I initially thought I was, but, you know, things seem to be okay. This isn't overly difficult to play. And we just hit level 21. Woot woot. Man, that took forever to get our first level. Got to gather up some soil samples under here. Watch our breathing. Make sure I don't drown to death out here, because that would be my luck. If it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. Alright, let's take a quick breath. While we're at it, we can kill from up here. Though as fun as a warrior has been, I still find Demon Hunter and Monk even more fun to play. I didn't mind playing the Brewmaster Monk. I wasn't very good at it. Actually quite dreadful at a Brewmaster Monk. Mana seems to be a...
I must get closer.
Might be an issue. Oh no, that's wrong bar I'm looking at. I'm gonna make sure that I don't start casting my Shadow Word Void before I'm done channeling Mind Flay. Just kind of wasting a couple of ticks on it. Getting button click happy.
Too far away.
How many more of these elementals? I still need 3 more of them. King Fox Gaming, welcome to the stream. Hello. Hope you're enjoying the content. Playing a Void Elf. Priest. Shadow Priest. Like I said, I would never play a Priest. Apparently I'm playing a Priest. Shadow Priest really is just a mage that uses purple stuff instead of blue stuff. Void Bolt. It has switched. One more elemental. Okay, so we're done with the elementals. We still need a few more chunks of this Thrasher meat.
I need to target something first.
Okay, we're done with those. I think we've got all the dirt samples. We can run back and turn these in. Get at least halfway through 21. Alright, there's the other mount we need, is our sea turtle. I don't get WoW at all. I've been meaning to get into it, but I need to get in. I need a PC. Yep. You don't need a good PC. You can get away with like a really low-end gamer to be able to play it. It's not graphically intense, so... Do/roll. If you get 1 to 25, you have to do a dungeon. 26 to 50, you have to do a battleground. 51 to 75, you have to do a dungeon and a battleground. And 76 to 100, you have to keep questing or do whatever you want. Oh, really? Oh, really, really? As a Shadow Priest? How painful would that be? I'm gonna keep questing. How's that sound? Haha! Because I'm the one playing! I'll do the /roll just to see what it would have been. A 36, I would have had to do a battleground. Well, considering I am absolutely dreadful at battlegrounds.
What can I do for you?
That ain't gonna happen. Collect 15 handfuls of fenberries.
Be good. Talk to me.
I did. I /rolled and got a 36. Obtain a dumpy level from a Silty Ooze.
Off with you.
Great to meet you.
Is the map big?
See you soon.
Yeah, you could say the map is big. Like, I'm in this zone right now. It takes a long time to run over to this one. And there's this many zones on this continent. And then there's all these other continents. And then there's these other 2 planets. Yeah, it's up there. You know what's actually one of the greatest things I love about World of Warcraft is you can run from here, Eversong Woods, all the way to Stranglethorn Vale, all the way down to Booty Bay, and you will not zone. You will not go to a reload screen once. It would take you like 2 days to run there, but you wouldn't unless you. If you went into Ironforge, you can take a deep run tram that goes from here to here, and there's like a little portal to go in through each side. There's a load screen there, but you don't actually have to do that if you don't want. You could physically run through all of these zones all the way down here, and you will never hit a load screen. When you transition from continent to continent, you get a load screen. And then you could run this whole distance all the way if you want and not get a load screen. You could be in Northrend and go through every single one of these zones and not get a load screen. It's amazing. Of course, Kultiris and Zandalart, you can't get to them right now. They're not available. That's coming out in the new expansion. Pandara, oh, the Jade Forest. I really love leveling in the Jade Forest. It's an amazing zone. So. Very cool. You'll hit one. What's the one you hit? Reload screen. Getting out of Eversong. Is there? I did a motorcycle ride north to south on that route. What Max said. Was there a reload screen to transition? You couldn't just cut through up here into the Ghostlands? The Sunwell Plateau, you would get one. That's BC content. Oh, I guess it is. Oh, prior to BC content. Then you could go from Ghostlands all the way to Stranglethorn Vale. I'm calling bullshot. Bullshit. Can you test it? I could test it on my main, but I'm not going to test it on a low-level tune, because that'd just be asking to get my ass handed to me. Actually, with level scaling now, you probably could run all the way without running into too much aggro issues, because you're not going to hit like level 60 mobs anywhere. Alright, what quest are we after now? We need to Glower Glare Beard. You left a like. Thank you, King Fox Gaming. I appreciate the like on the video. Hopefully we can get a bunch more viewers in here. I missed the days back when I was leveling my mage, where I was getting like 60 viewers. Apparently I'm a little boring and dry now. Yes, you will. Maybe not 60, but there still are floors with level scaling. Yeah, I mean, there'll be the occasional little area where it's like zone, like expansion-specific mobs you might run into, but you could probably avoid them. How dare you aggro me, you slavery ooze. Let's get out of the green shit. The green shit's never good to stand in. These things are supposed to be dropping something for me, aren't they? Man, the cast time on that is ridiculous. Not every mob, no, but you'd be able to avoid the small little expansion camps that are out there, so.
I do not have a target.
I do not have a target.
I
yes,
must
I
get
do.
Closer. I require a target.
So apparently Void Elves are from England. They have a very English accent. Nuke! Josh said, can you get on your 110 and do it? I'm very curious. One day I will. Yes, I will do it one day for sure. Today, probably not. I want to try to get her done. Well, I mean, you could fly it in probably an hour from top to bottom. Holy shit, what didn't that hit? Okay, that was kind of cool.
I'm out of range.
I'm out of range, so too bad for you. So King Fox Gaming says, so what is the whole idea of WoW? Like, what is the end game? Questing is only the beginning. End game is basically dungeon raiding, large group raiding, so 10 and 25 man raids, or 20 man raids. I can't remember what the actual amounts are exactly offhand. Back in the day, like vanilla used to be 40-man raids. Dungeon questing is like 5-man, and then there's like heroics and mythic dungeons you can do where it increases difficulty. You can get better gear, which lets you get into different new raids and dungeons. And then if you're a PvP fan, you can go and do like massive battlegrounds where you're 20 via 20 horde versus alliance. Do you either do like a capture the flag type scenario, various types of battlegrounds that you can do, and then there's actual PvP groups where you can do like 2v2, 3v3, 5v5, an actual teamed combat if you want. So there's lots. Hitting the maximum level is just the start of the game, really. I'm really thinking I'm missing the point of something here. Because these guys aren't dropping... Oh, there's the object I'm looking for. I'm like, the drop rate has been ridiculous. I haven't found a single thing yet for this drop. Where is it? Yeah, there's always better items you can get. Every patch they release, they come out with a new tier set to be able to get you more gear, to give you more damage or more health or more sustainability. Yeah, I'd say like the ultimate goal of the game is to get in and start doing some of the real badass content at the end of the game. Doing the big raids. That's kind of the goal everybody's heading for, is mastering the raids, working as a team to accomplish killing a boss. And it really is a team effort. Kind of has to be a team effort. You can't just go and do your own thing and expect to be successful with it. There is strategy involved, and when you're doing what spells, what interrupts you're going to be casting to stop the enemy boss from running a particular ability or... I personally really enjoy the questing content. I love leveling tunes. I think it's so much fun to do that. But I plan on the next expansion, I'm going to do more dungeon grinding and more raiding. I'll have to see what my former guildmates will think, what they'll think about me streaming while running dungeons. If not, then we get a decent little group of 5 to 10 people in chat as a player base that Sunday through Thursday want to run 5-mans initially, because the raid content's going to be really difficult to initial start. Jacob, welcome to the stream. You don't have the achievements for Dark Iron Wars. I have not unlocked Dark Iron Wars yet. I actually don't even know completely if you can yet unlock it. I haven't really paid attention to them. I've done the Lightforged Draenei, and I've done the Void Elves. But that's all I've got done. So, Army says I'll do dungeons with you, but you play Alliance. Yes, I do. I will convert you. You will come to the light side. We have cookies. Oh, what's over here? Oh, this is the beard one that we gotta do. Well, there might be some quests or something that would lead up to Dark Iron Wars. I know they won't actually come out until the expansion's dropped, so... Jacob says, I want Void Elves too, but rep grind for me. Rep grind is like a high mountain tribe. I am so far away from unlocking high mountain tribe. I don't know if I ever will. We can use this as like a travel. Oh, really? It's not much of a travel. Yay, we moved 10 feet. Yay, let's move on. So we get another small little batch of quests here that might take us into... What are we level... Might get us to level 22. Man, there's no way we're getting... What did we hit last night? Like level 26 or 27?
What's on your mind?
I'm not going to get anywhere close to that tonight on this tune. Collect 8 pieces of Incendiate ore.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Incendiate ore. Incendiate ore. Let's actually speak English. Retrieve the... Thelgen seismic recorder from Thelgen Rock. And
how are you?
Kill 7 cave stalkers and 7. Okay, so we're heading north into this little cave area. Into this little cave area. You need a 110 horde to play horde allied races, right? I believe you do. Which I used my upgrade for buying pre-buying Battle for Azeroth. I just made a horde 110 pally. Go figure. Paladin. So we've got to be murdering some spiders here, which I am totally fine with. Evil little bastards that they are.
I need to target something first.
And we're level 22. Just like that. Bam! Power word Fortitude. Infuse the targets with vitality, increasing their stamina by 10% for 1 hour. We got our first party buff. I want to save my 110 for Void Elves, but I may have to use it now on a horde instead. I don't know if you'll be able to do the 110 for the new races. I don't know if you'll be able... You might not be able to do that. Incendicide ore. 1. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to... Oh, that's actually not the ore I'm looking for. This is the ore I'm looking for. I don't think you'll be able to boost the new races right off the bat. Dat Piffney, welcome. To boost 110 allied races, you can. You can? I didn't know. Well, I mean, that's going to just end up piling out. Phoenix just whispered me, you live. Of course I live. Cave stalkers. Personally, I don't think... I think they should wait till, like, the first patch after. Before you're allowed to just boost up. Because people are just going to end up buying a whole bunch of them. A purifying disease does not need to be on my hotbar because that's going to be a normal little ability that we're just going to use decursive for. Boosting the horde to unlock the, being able to unlock like the Tauren and whatnot, I think that's actually a pretty good idea. The Zandalari trolls. Theo, welcome. You can, but you won't get the new gear look. So if you make one of them, you'll get the new gear look, then delete it, and then
I do not have a
boost
target.
one. Cheat McCheaterson. Unless, of course, it's like tune specific and you can't transmog. King Fox Gaming, you're heading out. Have yourself a good night. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for watching. We need a crap ton more spiders. You've got to go. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate you popping in. Okay, I need actually like a bunch more ore too. Oh, and I just ran past them. Either that or it just spawned. Some of the spiders are outside the cave yet. I'm still trying to get the ore too, so that's why I'm kind of hoping some more spiders spawn in here. I think the leech stock spiders, there's quite a few of them that they're outside. I scared that spider away. Getting a tiny bit of loot lag. For the mobs actually able to click on to get the loot from it. The whispering in my ear of these shadow spells is kind of creepy as shit. Okay, we are done with the cave spiders. We are done with the ore. We'll make our way out now if we can find our way out. Might be a lost cause. I tend to get lost real easy. Picking a horde race for Shaman is really hard. I don't like any of them. Your first mistake is picking a horde. Army's been after me to play horde for so long. And I can't get into the the druid. Hello, spider. I think I'm doing a little bit more damage. I'm kind of noticing the damage level going up. Either that or I'm getting a little bit more used to the spell rotation.
I require a target.
Alright, spiders. You be the ones I need. I need 5 more of you little bastards.
I need to target something first.
Well, we nuked him good. We're going to do it to this one, too. Alright, one more of these guys. And then we can do another round of quest turnings. No, we can't. The seismic recorder we didn't grab. God. Doodles. Why did I forget the recorder? Why? It is inside this cave, isn't it?
I do not have a target.
Come on, let me loot. Where, oh, where is this recorder? I'm gonna guess it's down below here. Because we went up top. We didn't take this lower tunnel. My bad. And it's gonna be all the way against this back wall. You know what? If it had actually, you know, I think we did come down here, but we didn't run in far enough. Outbreak! Welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Zabagut, yeah. So I hope everybody's ready for the new content that's going to be available tomorrow. There'll be some maintenance tomorrow that's going to be happening. And then there is a new event and some quests that are going to lead into the expansion for the next few weeks. My spell was interrupted because it died.
Alright!
Alright, that Epiphany just subscribed. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that very much. Welcome to the community. We bite. But only a little. Alright. I'm almost getting used to the new sounds. Like, I changed them all from the default ones. They're still the ones that Streamlabs provides. But, less of a chance of scaring me now. can't remember what the Dono one got changed to, but...
I must get closer.
Oh, I must get closer. I can't even mine it anyway, so there's no point getting closer. Cave stalking, nuke, and fry, and... Oh, the damage sucks. The experience is good, the damage sucks. The looting is... I don't know, I think it's just these spiders. I don't think I've had the issues on any other spiders. Or any other mobs that we've killed. They take a while to transition into their death, legs in the air. Oh man, one of these days I gotta get myself a new gaming chair. My frickin' crappy ass office chair that I'm sitting in now. It's like sitting on 2 slabs of concrete. I sell the Anda seat gaming chairs in my store. They're still pricey though. Even at my staff discount, they're pricey.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
Here there. Be good. No. Safe travel.
I've got one of the demo ones in my store. It's the Assassin King series Anda seats. They're amazing. Oh my god, it's so comfortable. And it's a really tall lumbar pillow on it. It's got the little head pillow. I could be just like totally having a nap and playing. Oh, it's amazing. Alright, I think we have done this camp. We're moving on over to this one. We're going to get Dragon Whelp Stealers Slain is the quest we're after now. We have finished this little quest hub. And we are currently halfway through level 22. Yeah, it's going way slower than Darkshire. Darkshire was... We flew through those levels so fast. But the quest hubs were really well designed. They were well grouped together. It was a natural progression through the zone. This is kind of a shit show, this one, so... Army Man VP says, I want a gaming chair too. Stanislav, welcome to the stream. We have it like right at our front door when you come into our store, so you just kind of stop, sit there for a few minutes when you get into work in the morning and go, one day I'll own one of these. There's so much I want to do. I need to upgrade my PC. I need to get a gaming chair. I need my stream room switched around. My stream deck comes tomorrow. Yay, so looking forward to that.
I require a target.
You require a target. Jake, it feels weird playing Horde. I played Alliance for years, but I want a Nightborn unlocked. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it does feel like, I find the cities are really weird. Like, I started with a Tauren, so of course I'm in Orgrimmar, and I hate the Horde cities. No offense. The Rogue Leader, Alliance. What mount you ride? Lucid Nightmare? Yeah, I'm cruising around on the Lucid Nightmare on this. Because it's the perfect fitting for his Shadow Priest. And Void Elf, like the whole Void Elves are purple, the Shadow Priest is purple. It's kind of perfect.
I do not have a target.
I do not have a target. Personally, I think they took the Blood Elves, dipped them in purple dye, and said, "Here's your Void Elves. Enjoy." They're like emo Blood Elves is what they are. You're a very purple person. Yes, it's like completely purple all the way around.
far away.
Too far away, then stop running away then. I'm gonna go loot this and I'm gonna aggro that whelp, which we're supposed to be saving. Sorry there, whelp, but you're getting your ass handed to you.
I need to target something first.
How many more of these we gotta do? 5 more? My whole 75 DPS? Yeah. Wow, you're doing 76 DPI? DPS. Okay, that makes more sense. DPI, I'm like, dots per inch. How the fuck can you see how much dots per inch my mouse is set at? And it's not set at 70. I don't even know what it's set at. Yeah, my DPS is kind of shitty. Road leader. Please nerf. Actually, I'm going to do a reset on it because that was like right from the very beginning. So we'll see what we're really doing. That was 87. Woohoo! And that dropped to 84. Woohoo! And now we've dropped to 93. We went up to 93. Can I break 100 DPS? $89. No, we're not going to break 100 DPS. Let's see if we can do it on this one. 89.
I require a target.
Nope. We just suck. Swank, welcome to the stream. Morning, Terris. Nice to see you again. Looking forward to BFA soon. Guessing you're going to level your prop pally first. Absolutely going to level my prop pally first. Ooh, hello. Who said you can come here? Big thing tomorrow, though, is there is going to be new content to play tomorrow. There's a new quest, a bunch of quests that are going to be coming out, new event that's going to be happening to kind of gear things up and get people rolling. So that is what we have to look forward to. Moldering Mire Beast Slain. That's what we got to go do now. Theo, damn, I hate Windows 10. Did a Windows 10 update and shut down last night, and now it won't boot. Well, that's not good. Sounds like a system restore. How dare you fear me, you bastard! We actually took some damage on that one. Mason says on Twitch, wonder if the burning of Tedrasil was the cause of the was caused by the Horde. Who knows? Only time would tell. Reality Alex, I'm a play Pally main as well, but main is retro. Or, yeah. Retribution. Outbreak can never decide between the warrior and the DK. Roll the dice. Flip a coin. Take everything to chance. I have no problem deciding which one I'm going to be doing, so. Army VP says, I'm thinking about getting a pre-build system in the coming month or two. MSI, if you're going with a pre-build. MSI built some really nice pre-built boxes. Good warranties on them too, and their customer service is pretty good. Am I going to play as a Dark Iron Dwarf as well? I doubt it. I don't know if I will take the time to unlock it. It's hard to say.
I require a target.
NZXT or NZXT, depending on how you guys pronounce it. They have some really nice systems. I had entered for one of the Ninja chassis, but it was me and like 9 million other people that were trying to get it, so didn't win. MSRP and only $99 for building it. They do a decent job of assembling their systems. Looking at some of the builds I've seen of their stuff, looks pretty nice. Watch the shipping costs. I'm guessing if they're going to go MSRP on this stuff, they're probably doing free shipping. Hit the right key binding, dumbass. How many more of these? I need 4 more of these things. Where are they? A tiny bog pest. Or beast. Could have been a beast. Dark Iron Dwarves and Zandalari Trolls sound like the most interesting in my opinion. Well, because there's something different to play, right? Especially the Zandalari Trolls. I think those are going to be kind of cool. Always love trolls, but not the hunchbacks. Let's get away from that little shroom that's going to explode. Come, the Mire Beast. Raptor! Fendu the Paladin, welcome to the stream. You were not prepared. I am more prepared than you could possibly imagine. No, I'm not. I'm lying to you. We're ready for the shrooms. One more. Target acquired. And dead. Do you see, Raptor? I'm playing a priest. The tune I said I would never play. Of course, it's just for the one night to show off the Void Elves. Raptor says, not gonna lie, I'm not feeling the best today. Well, that's not good.
What brings you?
Hopefully you get over whatever ails you.
What brings you
Any other quests over here, folks? Alright, what do we got? Marsh fires, and we're gonna go extinguish some fires. And then, like, the fiery slime things up here. Oozes we gotta kill. Oh, excuse me. That's not good. 20 after 11 and I'm already yawning. Okay, so it's not these things, it's these dudes we gotta take out.
I need to target something first.
We need to target something first. We need to put out the fires in the swamp area. The wetlands that are apparently ablaze. Kinda doesn't make sense. Now those guys we don't need to kill. Okay, there was what, 2 elementals, that's it? Because I'm pretty sure these guys don't count towards the elementals we gotta kill. Nope. Okay, we're done with the fires. We just need more elementals. All there is oozes. They must share the spawn points with these smolder oozes. Raptor says, I'm disappointed in you, Terris. You're not playing holy. No, I'm not. And you can be as disappointed as you want. I'm the master of my own domain. Okay, you guys actually need to spawn the elementals we need to kill out here. Hello. Hello. I'm sure that guy there is asking the same thing. You need to spawn the elementals, but I keep killing them. It's like oozes, 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 no elementals. There's like one spawn point on this map for an elemental. That's redonkulous. We gotta kill 8 of the damn things and you have one spawn location. Only you, Blizzard. Only you. Keep jumping around thinking that I'm gonna get sniped. Man's Dr. Lupo. Jacob says, do you think Blizzard will redesign the Void Elves? I've seen a lot of complaints about how they look. I don't think so. You're looking at it. They basically just kind of repainted some of the existing mobs. They didn't introduce any new classes. They just took models that they already had. There's no point mounting up when this is the only spot that elemental spawns. He's the only elemental that spawns. Oh, I lied. There's one. I'll mount up just for you. Oh, and now there's like 2 or 3 of them here. Act Jacob Raptor says Blizzard does not care about anyone but themselves, so they will not change the models. No, you're absolutely right. They're not going to change anything. Classic Blizzard reskins is basically exactly what it is. They'll just reskin a same model. Should have made the Naga a playable race. Ooh, ah, he's hiding. One more of these little bastards. And it is right here. This is one we've killed like 4 or 5 times now. What zone am I in? I am in the wetlands right now. The wetlands that are currently on fire in Provonus. Finally got Void Elves. I've had Void Elves for a little bit. I just finally rolled a Void Elf. That's the big thing. I figured, you know, yesterday's stream and today's stream is a perfect time just before the new content rolls out for tomorrow. For the pre-event. I'm hoping it's a decent amount of content and it's kind of fun to do.
I am honored.
I am honored. Level 23. Yeah, we so are sucking on leveling this tune. Take Fairline's care package to Longbraid the Grim at Dun Modor.
Be careful.
And I believe this little quest hub is done. Yeah, I guess we can hit up here. There's another flight point up here. I can't believe how many flight points they added to this zone. It's ridiculous. Where am I at here? Raptor said, to be honest, Harris, I don't know if you got my invite to my Discord server. It is being redone to be a game server. Okie dokie. Just whisper at me in Discord when you do get it up and running. And I will be on your Discord for sure. Another new flight point. Yay. You got my attention. Complete quest. Talk to Thargas Endilmar.
Get her back. Interest you on a pint?
Kill till Twilight Hammer members in Dunmaldor. So that's all you guys. Alright, well, if you say so. Okay, they do a tiny bit of damage with them shooting at me all the time. Well, that was the actual first one that we killed. Those guys outside weren't even the mobs we needed. The legend, we meet again. Welcome to the city. What the hell is eating me up? I got some kind of tick damage on it? Anthropic Embrace. Oh, it's you, you little bastard. It sounded like I was getting stabbed by something. But now he was shooting at me. Sitting there trying to figure out why the hell am I taking so much tick damage, but it wasn't actual tick damage, it was just me getting shot in the face. Any goodies in here we can loot? Of course not. When's my next spell that I'm getting? Level 24, we get Vampiric Touch, 1.4 seconds. A touch of darkness that causes 268 shadow damage over 21 seconds and heals you for 50% of the damage dealt. If Vampiric Touch is dispelled, the dispeller flees in horror for 3 seconds. Really? I've destroyed you both. Thought you'd sneak up on me, did you? Terris, you should do a Death Knight next. Well, next will be Pally leveling to 120. And then some raid and some dungeon and battlegrounds, and I don't know what we'll do. Theo said, I like the new animations in this patch. Yeah, some of the animations got updated for sure. I think it was some of the caster ones that were done. Wow, we ripped that guy apart. We only need one more, so I'm not going to... Oh, where did you come from? Where were you hiding? How much longer are you planning on streaming for? Like 15 minutes-ish? That'd be about it. We're not going to make it as long as we did last night with our leveling. We're not going to make it as high level anyway.
You got my attention.
Been slower playing this tune. I think it's more this zone is kind of a shitty zone to level in. Let's go slay whoever the hell this is that we got to kill. We're not actually going to head into our Wrathy Highlands yet. He's the dude we gotta kill. No, Terris Void Elves, level slow from 20 to 70 to 78, same as the Lightforge. I didn't find, like, I was cruising along pretty good with my Draenei yesterday. I think in the same time, like, I think we ended up at like level 27, so I'm like 4 levels behind where I was yesterday. 3 levels for sure. I require a target. No, you don't. You're done. Quest is complete. Things get really fasty once I get up there. Once I get to level 78. That's probably because I leveled a Lightforged Mage. Yeah, that would have been a little bit slower. Why do you have a gray quest to me? That's not right. The legend said, if anything, I always explored the leveling zone, then did the quests afterwards. Well, I kind of did that here. I ran through, like, because I had to fly into Menethil Harbor. And then I had to run all the way over here, so I gathered up all the quests as I kind of cruised along. Hey, speaking of which, I could fly to this point here. Instead of doing the big run. Birdman TV, oh my god, it's been forever. I've been streaming. Just not, like, hugely amount. This is, like, day 2 in a row this week. I finished off reasonably well last week.
Talk to me.
I was sick for couple of weeks too, a cough that I just couldn't shake. I still have it, but it's not as bad as it was, so. Birdman TV. Alright, so we got a couple of quests up in here. 3 of them I think we do. Archaeologist Tools, Fossilized Bones, and Paleolithic Elemental Slain. Now, is there a direct path over, or do we gotta have to go around? Of course the cam's not, excuse me, nice and convenient. Could have been an easier camp to get into. Inoffensive, welcome to the stream. Hello to you. Hey guys, look at me, I'm riding one of you. Fossilized bones. That tick damage could have actually died. That would have been helpful. You, sir, are going to get the large spell done to you. Gather up a few little tools. So what kind of specs are you going to be going in your NZXT system there, Army? Have you put much thought into that yet? You're going to go Ryzen, you're going to go i7, 200 or 500 gig SSD. If you could go with the Samsung Evo 960 for M.2 SATA, the read-write performance is like off the charts. And actually, the bigger the drive you get on an SSD, the faster it performs. So if you've got it in the budget for a 1 terabyte, go with a 1 terabyte. It'll be so insanely fast. It'll be mind-blowing. We set up we did a custom build for a customer. It was a Ryzen 7 X1800, 32 gigs DDR4 RAM, dual SATA, dual M.2 SATA Samsung Evo 960 Pro drives. He wanted it for doing audio recording, so it's just got a low-end graphics card. It's just got a GTX 1060 6-gig card in it. But the boot time is like ridiculous. It takes longer for the motherboard screen to display than it does for the actual OS to load. It is just mind-blowing. I don't know, honestly, going to spend roughly $1,000 on it. Careful, the case alone is going to be like $100 that. If you're going with one of the cool-looking modded cases. If you're just going for a basic system, then that'll give you some flexibility. So where did they move Dalaran? Didn't it used to be in Northrend? Well, it's above the Broken Shore now. There's still a Dalaran in Northrend as well. So they're in both locations. Where you'll never see it again, though, is right here. Wherever it was. No, not there. I can't remember. It used to be an alliance leveling area, but now it's not.
I need to target something first.
Map. Hinterlands. Hillsbrad Foothills. Yeah, Hillsbrad Foothills. It used to be like over here somewhere. Where it was just the dome, when in vanilla there was just that dome there. Then everybody tried to figure out what the hell the dome was. And you could never be allowed in it. Need more fossils, need more elementals. Well, that guy got wrecked. And we're going to get some more fossils over this way that have respawned. Rather than having to go and kill all those other ones down there. You'll work. One more. One more living fossil. Alright, we are done all the quests here. AMD or Intel? Question mark. AMD will save you some money. You can go with the Ryzen 7 and save yourself some money. The performance isn't quite as good as Intel, but really, when it comes to gaming, you don't need a massive processor anyway. If you're going to do like a bunch of video editing and stuff like that, go definitely i7. But if you're just going to stream or something like that, you can get away with the Ryzen 7. It'll save you some money anyway.
What's on your mind?
Because they tend to be about 20% cheaper for those processors than the Intel
Keep your
ones.
feet on the ground.
Level 24. Slay Gorfax, Angerfang, and 16 Dragonmaw Orcs in Angerfang encampment.
See you soon.
Okie dokie. That is this way. Kind of said that really angrily. Angerfang! Case in ZXT S340 CPU Ryzen 5 1400 3.2 GHz quad core MSI GTX 1060 gaming X6 gig 8 gigs 2 times 4. Seriously, don't go 2 times 4. Go with the 1 times 8, or really for the price of RAM, go 2 times 8, because you're just going to end up pulling that RAM out and upgrading anyway. To better RAM, so jump to either 1 stick of 8 gig, or if you've got it in the budget to put 2 sticks of 8 gig, 2 4s, you're going to be throwing them in the garbage in a year. Seagate Barracuda 1 terabyte. If you've got it in the budget to at least squeeze in a 256 gig SSD drive, and then the 1 terabyte for your data drive, that would be okay as well. The Ryzen 5, a little bit on the lower end of the processors, but not bad. That's a kind of a i5 equivalent, so for gaming it'll be totally fine. Games don't tend to be overly crazy
I do not have a target.
for processor requirements. The GTX 1060's got decent performance of that 6 gig version. You'll be happy with that card. Kelvin, welcome to the stream. You have an SSD and another 1 terabyte drive. Yeah, so you could easily install those in the new pre-build. That's one way you can go for sure. If anything, though, to try to get it swapped out from the 2 times 4 to 1 8. Or 2 8s. Get it upgraded to 2 8s.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target.
You require a target. Well, good for you. Here's a target. Man, we owned those guys, didn't we? How dare you stun me, sir? Oh, I take offense to that. Uh, 1.2k for 16 gigs of RAM. That's probably your better way to go. Hey, have you watched the Warbringer? No, I have not watched it yet. Sorry, I know you mentioned that for me to watch it. The little short. It's in my launcher. I should actually watch it. It keeps showing up as a suggestion to watch. I promise I'll do that tonight. After I'm done streaming here, I will watch it. Promise.
I do not have a target.
How dare you leap on me, Raider? Terris, have you ever heard of Shikato Furry Warrior? I don't know if I ever want to. Alright, where's this named guy we gotta kill? He's somewhere out here, somewhere, hiding. I think he's actually up a ways. Ooh, a new spell! How much damage does it do? And generate 6 insanity. So 1.3 second cast time. Costs us 276 over. Well, his new name is Shikato Shickstorm. He's awesome when it comes to PvP. Beware. What am I bewaring about? So Vampire Touch, where do I want to put this into my casting? It's another... I don't know. It does more damage. Blast a target with Shadow Word Void for 167, but it generates 15 insanity, so that's going to be a better insanity jump. Not entirely sure where that one's going to fit into the old loop. Might be one of those spells that you'd never end up using. I don't know. I'm going to have to read up on the spell rotation for sure. Figure out what's best. The problem is replaying the video in my stream, even doing it as a reaction video, it'll end up flagging it for copyright.
there a target?
Fine then. There's a target for you. I could see maybe Mind Flay getting kind of... Well, Mind Flay generates 12 insanity over the duration as well. I don't know what to use, how to use it, and it decreases the movement speed. Are you streaming tomorrow night as well? Yes, because the new content is going to be coming out tomorrow night. So I am looking forward to that. That's going to be a little more interesting for sure to dive into the new event and the new quests and stuff that are going to be available. So, fist fight, one of those orcs, no spells or magic lull, brute strength only. Yeah, for freaking priest. Okay, while he's dealing with that, I'm going to pull this guy and fight him.
I need to target something first.
Man, we nuked him good, though. No loot! Drat! Do I know anything about the new stuff? None at all. I haven't done any of the PTR stuff. It's all going to be new. I just know that they, there's been a bunch of people that have talked about it's kind of like a lead-in event that's going to be happening, and there'll be a bunch of quests. If it's anything like previous expansions, there'll probably be like a massive XP boost available for doing those, so if there's any tunes that you want to get to max level, you can grind through them on that, and it'll be scalable for lower level tunes all the way up to higher level tunes. You not aggro me. Me run away in fear. Apparently my horse is running away in fear too. Ranalisa has arrived.
No.
Hey, we hit level 20. No, we didn't. We hit 50 quests. Talk to Fairlawn Leafborn at Green Warden's Grove in the wetlands.
Safe travel.
Oh, really?
Here there. Very good.
Kelvin says, I guess after the launch of BFA, every horde will say Zandalar forever. Could very well.
How may I help? Till next we meet.
Great, you made me come all the way over here just to turn in that quest, you jerks. You jerks! How dare you! Well, there we have it. We have played a little bit of the Void Elf. The racial abilities are kind of cool on it. I think I like the racial ability on the Lightforged Draenei. That little light AoE it does a little better. Looking forward to tomorrow. Some new content tomorrow, so we'll be on the Paladin tomorrow night. Grinding through some of that new content. I think that's going to be a lot of fun to play. So with that said, I believe we have reached the end of our travels this evening. And I thank you guys all for watching. Definitely, if you get a chance, throw a like on the video. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow if you're watching me on Twitch. With that said, we are going to call it a night. And again, thank you guys for watching. And we will catch you tomorrow.